Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Avax. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check that out. It's going to be in the top right-hand corner of the video. Watch that before watching this one. And as always, there are two donation links to support Ukraine and its fight against the Russian tyranny. You can support the Ukrainian military and the Ukrainian refugees who are currently trying to, find new homes around the world. So the links are in the description. Those are official links. You can double, triple check them. And let's get straight into the video. Now, jumping into the daily chart. So in the last video, I did give you this ascending yellow support trend line, and we have actually landed on this trend line after this little pullback here. And as you can see, we're constantly making higher lows, which is very bullish, right? This means that we are in a continuous uptrend because we have higher highs as well. So overall, it's looking bullish for Avax. Obviously, we do not want to lose this yellow trend line. Now, if we were to lose that, I would look for this swing low to catch us. For example, anywhere from $68 to $70 would be the swing low that I would be looking at, because if we were to lose this, let's say, you would land here and you would potentially create a nice double bottom pattern, which is a bullish reversal pattern. Now, if you were to lose this low, I would start looking for the Fibonacci level 1 over here at $61. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Right now, what has happened did happen 2 times previously, actually 3 times. Each time you bounce off of this yellow trend line, you have a move to the upside. But right now, we're running into this yellow resistance trend line that is above us currently, sitting at $80. Now, once we break that and backtest that as support, we can start targeting $101 once again. Now, we are almost printing a bearish cross over here. The 20 yellow EMA is about to cross the 55. Actually, it has crossed already, so we do have the bearish cross in play, and we are quite far away from the 20 EMA. So this means that we need to come back there and have at least that back test of resistance before we start doing anything else. But still, I would target the yellow trend line as support. And if you lose that, then look for lower levels. And like I said, for resistance, you have $80, you have the 20 EMA and the 55 EMA, and then you have the $101 over here at the 1.272. If we zoom out a little bit over here and take a look at some of the long-term targets, then we have $131.50 at the 1.414 Fibonacci, and we have the $192 price tag at 1.618, which is our target after we have broken this swing high over here. So we printed this all-time high all the way back here in February of last year. We broke through that level again, had a nice back test of support here in January, and since then we have been in an uptrend, which is great. So yeah, Avax is doing everything it needs to do. Hopefully we don't lose this yellow support trend line, because this is what is keeping us in the uptrend. Now let's jump into the daily RSI here. So there we go. You do have the support trend line here at 40 on the index, and I did give you this in the last video. We did have a little fake out below that, so this is not too significant. If you saw it come over all the way down to 40 and you bought in, it wasn't that much of a loss for you, and now you are in profit anyway. So as you can see, we're waiting to get tightened up over here in the apex of this pattern until we do have a breakout to the upside, hopefully. Now, I'm not saying that it is definite that we're going to get a break to the upside. We still can get a break to the downside here and absolutely get oversold, but only in the case if Bitcoin starts pulling back down. Potentially, we have a black swan event. If we have any sort of FUD in the market, then that can potentially lead Bitcoin to bleed and, altcoins as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the daily RSI. Like I said, if we do break out to the upside from here, I would wait before taking some profits as soon as we break out, because these breakouts can be very, very strong when you break horizontal resistances. And we have been under this resistance for quite some time here. We did have a little fake out here with even a back test of support, but we ended up coming back down into the pattern regardless. Now let's switch over to the Binance chart. Okay, moving over to the Binance chart, we have a Fibonacci retracement with the targets to the downside over here. So our swing low is all the way here, March 14th, with our swing high at April 2nd. And we're just landing on the 786 Fibonacci retracement over here. Let me just get that there. So $72 is our support that we're going to be targeting at the moment. Below that, we do have $65.50 over here, which is our first fib level, the swing low. And if we start losing that, then you should perhaps start targeting $50, which is going to be the 1.618. But before we start targeting this, we need to lose the first fib level. And I don't know if we're going to do that because Avax is pretty bullish right now, I would say. It's not losing any key support levels, any major support levels. You know, we are in an uptrend on the daily chart, which is significant. So, you know, I'm not going to give you any, you know, targets to the downside yet. You know, the lowest one I would target is $65.50. And obviously, you should always have some spare stable coins to buy into the dips. As you can see, I just brought in the 200 EMA, which is the purple line here. And as you can see, we are losing the 200 EMA over here. We did lose it over here. As you can see, we went all the way below here and got back above it. So the 200 EMA support was lost as well. So right now you're pretty much losing all the EMAs, but you're going to be adhering to these Fibonacci support levels. So draw them out on your chart so that you can see them. Now the daily stochastic RSI over here is in the oversold. So this is a good strategy and it's a good strategy to start buying right now, because the last time we had a video on Avax was April 7th and we were all the way here. Right now we're down here in the oversold. So this is a good opportunity to start dollar cost averaging into your positions. Now, if I just start zooming in just a little bit over here, let's see if we have any bearish divergences. So let me just bring a trend line over here and place this trend line from this low to that low. So this is a higher low basically, right? You have your low, you have your higher low. And if I do the same on the RSI below us, right? That's not really the same picture. We're printing a lower low here. So this is called a hidden bullish divergence, right? So this is when we have a standard or a normal bullish divergence. That's when the RSI has a higher low and the price action has a lower low. But now it's in reverse. So this means that we are potentially going to see a strong move to the upside relatively soon. Let's go to the MACD and see what's up there. So we are getting a bit overextended to the downside. We had this bullish cross April 5th. If you traded this and you sold on April 5th, let's see the discount you could have gotten. Let's say from here, yeah, you're down 15.5% from April 5th since the bearish cross on the MACD. So the MACD is a lagging indicator, but still it can be used with other indicators here. As you can see, April 5th on this stochastic, we were still approaching the oversold area here, right? We weren't exactly in the oversold. We were actually here in the middle. So right now, once we have the RSI bouncing off of support, we have the price action bouncing off support. You have RSI printing a hidden bullish divergence, and you have the MACD quite a bit overextended to the downside. All of these factors point towards us potentially having another leg up in the near future, because in order to continue our uptrend, we do need to break this local high, okay? Because an uptrend consists of higher highs and higher lows. If we potentially create a lower high here, then what we've done is we have created a head and shoulders pattern with this neckline, right? And if you lose that neckline, you're going to have a target to the downside. I would say maybe around about $40 here. Maybe actually a bit higher than that. That could be actually where the 1.618 is, but you get my point. We need to break this high, right? So let's see if we can do that. And if we are going to do that, let me just bring in a fib retracement here. We're going to set in a fib retracement with the targets to the upside. If we are to break that swing high, we can start targeting $129. considering the fact that this is going to be our swing low and we're not going to be going any lower. If we do, this Fibonacci retracement is invalidated and we need to drag it all the way down to where the latest low is going to be. But as of now, this is our swing low here, April 11th. So that is pretty much it. If I missed out anything on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. Feel free to follow me on Patreon, guys. It's a great way to support me, a great way for you to get more exclusive content. We have personal technical analysis requests, we have video requests, buy and sell alerts, we have project reviews, low cap gems, market sentiment analysis, and all that good stuff is on Patreon. So go and check it out. And also don't forget about the donation links. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good night.